Leo says a heartbreaking goodbye. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal an emotional farewell that changes Salem forever. Few characters in Days of Our Lives have stirred as much chaos, laughter, vulnerability, and unexpected depth as Leo Stark. Known for his razor-sharp tongue, flair for drama, and relentless pursuit of survival in Salem, Leo has often been dismissed as a troublemaker or comic relief. But according to shocking new Days of Our Lives spoilers, Leo's journey is about to take a devastating turn, one that ends with a heartbreaking goodbye that leaves fans reeling and Salem forever altered. This is not just another exit. This is a farewell rooted in loss, regret, and a love Leo never thought he deserved. In recent episodes, longtime viewers have noticed a subtle shift in Leo's behavior. The flamboyance remains, but something deeper has been simmering beneath the surface. His quips have softened. His confrontations feel less calculated. There's a weariness in his eyes that hasn't been there before. Leo, who once thrived on manipulation and scandal, has been quietly confronting something far more terrifying than any enemy in Salem: the realization that he might finally lose the people who matter most. Spoilers reveal that Leo becomes increasingly introspective following a chain of events that force him to confront the consequences of his past actions. While he's spent years weaponizing secrets and stirring drama, the walls he built to protect himself are starting to crumble. And at the center of it all is love. Leo's romantic history has always been complicated, but this time, it's different. Sources tease that Leo finally allows himself to believe in something real, a connection that isn't transactional or rooted in survival. For once, he isn't scheming. He isn't plotting. He's just hopeful. That hope makes what comes next all the more devastating. According to spoilers, Leo's newfound happiness is short-lived when a devastating truth comes to light. Whether it's a medical crisis, a legal reckoning, or a dangerous enemy resurfacing, Leo realizes that staying in Salem may destroy the very person he loves, or worse, force them to sacrifice everything for him. For a man who has spent his life putting himself first, this realization hits like a punch to the chest. Leo is faced with an impossible decision: stay and fight, risking irreparable harm to those he cares about, or walk away from Salem entirely to protect them. What makes this storyline so powerful is that Leo doesn't immediately choose the noble path. He struggles. He spirals. He lashes out. Old habits die hard, and for a moment, it looks like Leo might sabotage everything just to avoid the pain of loss. But then comes the turning point. In a quiet, emotionally raw scene, Leo overhears a conversation, one that confirms his worst fear. Someone he loves is prepared to give up their future, their freedom, or even their safety for him. And Leo Stark, for the first time, chooses selflessness. The farewell episode is described by insiders as one of the most emotional moments Days of Our Lives has delivered in years. There is no grand speech. No dramatic exit through the town square. Instead, Leo's goodbye unfolds in intimate moments, shared glances, trembling hands, words left unsaid. He doesn't tell everyone he's leaving. He can't. Instead, he chooses one final conversation with the person who changed him the most. Spoilers say Leo admits something he has never allowed himself to say out loud. "I don't ruin everything I touch. But I'm afraid I might ruin you." The confession breaks both of them. News of Leo's sudden disappearance spreads quickly through Salem, leaving shockwaves in its wake. Some characters are relieved, believing the chaos will finally subside. Others are confused, sensing that something is deeply wrong. Those who truly knew Leo, those who saw beyond the bravado, are devastated. There's guilt among those who dismissed him, regret from those who used him, and heartbreak from the one person who knows the truth. Leo didn't leave because he was running. He left because he loved. Days after Leo's departure, a letter surfaces, addressed to the person he couldn't say goodbye to in person. It's raw, honest, painfully vulnerable. The harm he's caused while refusing to apologize for surviving the only way he knew how. He admits that Salem gave him pain, but also gave him something precious: hope. The final line of the letter is what truly shatters fans. "If loving you means walking away so you can live freely, then this is the bravest thing I've ever done."
Is this really the end for Leo Stark?
While the goodbye feels final, Days of Our Lives fans know better than to assume anything is permanent. Spoilers remain intentionally vague about Leo's ultimate fate. Did he leave Salem for good?
Is he in danger somewhere far away?
Or is this heartbreak merely setting the stage for a powerful return? What's clear is that Leo's exit marks a turning point, not just for his character, but for the emotional landscape of the show. Leo's farewell isn't about punishment or redemption in the traditional sense.
It's about growth. About recognizing when love means letting go. About choosing someone else's happiness over your own.
For a character once defined by selfishness and survival, this transformation is nothing short of remarkable.
Fans may have laughed at Leo,
yelled at their screens because of him,
rooted against him more times than they can count. But now,
they're crying for him. Leo Stark's heartbreaking goodbye is a reminder of why Days of Our Lives continues to resonate after decades on the air. It takes flawed, messy characters and allows them to evolve, sometimes painfully, sometimes beautifully. Whether Leo's journey is truly over or merely paused, his farewell will linger in Salem long after he's gone.
And if this really is goodbye, then Leo didn't just leave. He finally became the hero of his own story.